Wow. Guys, good afternoon. You're supposed to do that to Bali, not to me, but. Good afternoon, guys. Thank you very much for making it to Bali and Ma's wedding. They really appreciate it. I've got a little story, because they told me they do. Got a little story. I reckon Bali's bumped his head a couple of times in his life, that's for sure. But the last time he bumped his head led to this. So I'm going to tell you a story about me and the Bali with fishing rods. We start off when we buy fishing rods. Don't worry, Bali, I won't make it long. And Bali's trying to show me how to put gut in a fishing rod and put it around the reel. And so he grabs the fishing rod like this, and we're sitting in Ma's place. But thank God that Marilyn and Casey were down at Sharon's place. They were lying by the pool. Thank you very much for having a pool, Sharon. But Bali put the guts in the fishing rod. And he says, "This is how you do it, my boy." And the next minute he lifted it up like this. And he forgot about the ceiling fan. And the next minute all you heard was dong, dong, dong. And this piece of gut flew across the room into the wall on the other side. So I said to him, "Bol, maybe I should try." And after three attempts of me trying, thank you, my darling. After 3 attempts of me trying, we had gut lying all over, hooks lying all over. And we went down to Sharon's house.
Marilyn told me you were fishing that day.
No. We went fishing the next day, Sharon, because we eventually got it on. And we went down to Sharon's house and had a couple of beers, and we went back and watched the rugby at Bali's place. And that night, Bali was a little bit drunk. I know it's difficult for you guys to believe me, but I promise you, Bali was a little bit drunk. And he said to me, "Hey, my boy, I think you must, bro." I said, "Okay, Bali, I'll bro, but you sit down." So he says, "No, I need you to put the charcoal in the Weber." I said, "Okay, Bali, if you want to put charcoal in the Weber, you must do it now." He says, "Yeah, because no enough." "Oh, it's hot, that's fine." And eventually he went to the bag of charcoal, but the bag of charcoal was right next to the wall outside. He lifted the bag of charcoal, but he obviously, because he'd had a couple of beers, he didn't time his lift quite lekker. So as he picked up the bottle of the bag of charcoal, he fell forward like this and hit his head in the wall. And he just went tumbling over. He stood up and he says, "My boy, where is Casey?" I said, "No, she's in the lounge." He walked straight to the lounge and he says, "Casey, you know what? I've made a pieces of epiphany. Do you mind if I marry your mom?" And Casey started crying, I started crying, Ma started crying. So, buddy, I reckon the more you bump your head, the better things turn out. Mom asked me not to tell any stories of her, but I've got a couple if you guys want to listen afterwards. I've got a couple of thank yous. Shannon and Trevor from Cape Town. Roy and Cheryl from Durban. Thanks, guys. It has been, it is a long distance. Thank you very much for attending. Donna? No, she's on here. Yeah, she's on here. Kathy, for the party tomorrow, for organising that. Thank you very much, Bowles. Although I had something to do with that, we carried your 50-kilogram couches down into the room under the house. But we managed. Sharon, for the dress and the wine, thank you very much. Donna, you see you were on here, were you? Thank you very much. And guys, if I didn't mention you specifically,
And Lauren.
That's like a special thank you. That's like 2 toasts. Well, let's focus, Pravesh, focus. Guys, thank you very much for coming all the way. I just want to do a toast to you guys. Toast to all the people that have come a long distance to be with Mom and Bali on their special day.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
Cheers, Madam Bowl.
Where's Shannon?
Are you wanting cheers? Daddy? Okay, come with that cheers.
Thanks for coming, Troy.
And Troy.
That's right, Troy.
Don't forget.
For the To Lauren and Doss. Doss, where are you? No. Thank you for the use of your house. Laws. And Trace. Where is Trace? Ah, sitting there. Did the boss say you could sit down? Guys, thank you very, very much. I mean, everyone will agree that it looked spectacular walking up the driveway. It really did. Thank you very much for the food. The food was absolutely excellent. So to Lauren, Trace and Doss, thank you very much, guys. Cheers.
Thank you.
Beauty.
Cheers, Val. Love you guys.
I'm going to hand over to my buddy, but before I do, Bal, just remember, Bal's wearing a garter.
What is
Okay, cheers, Michaela, cheers. To everyone here, cheers. Come Bal, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows. And so say all of us, and so say all of us, and so say all of us. For they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, and so say all of us. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
But thank you, Dale. You can choose your friends, but not your relations. Unfortunately. Just to make it a little bit. Is there anyone here that would like to say something besides me? Roy, would you like to say something? Please come up here, my brother. First of all, before he comes up.
It's a long way to walk.
Yeah, I know you're Bully, yeah. But
Sorry, I've just had a knee op as well. So I'm
before he does go off, Roy and I go back a good 35 years, I think. We sort of grew up together in the corporation flats in Durban. He was in Umbila Road, I was in Kenneth Gardens. We played football together, we played softball together, we surfed together, we did everything together when we were about 35 years ago. But he's changed a bit since I last saw him. We've got a bit grey and we've got a bit, both of us have changed, but please feel free to let go.
I've known Marilyn for a long, long time. Probably longer than Glenn. She was a South Beach cracker. She used to sit behind the tramps there and purr. This chick was unreal. That boy, we go back. We've done so many things together. I'm the godfather to his first son,
No,
Juddy.
no.
I'm getting emotional. I can't believe it.
I'm emotional, my boy. I think that's why I
We
said
go
that.
back many, many years.
Yeah, we do.
And I went to Longboard Club one day. I saw him sitting arm around Marilyn. I said, oh, yes. Hey, this chick. It's quite hot. It's about 12 years ago, huh? 10 years ago?
10 years ago, yeah.
You still hot, Mom.
Yeah, she is, huh? And the next thing, he said, oh, I think I'm going to J-Bay. I'm going to stay with Marilyn. I said, hey, it's great.
Yeah.
2 years ago, he said, oh, I love this room. We came up here to St. Francis 2 years ago. Came through for a bra. And Herbie said, I'm going to marry that chick one day.
Yeah.
That's 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a knock on the head then.
Huh? That was before the fun. The time coming here to share the day with them because there's so much between us. Laurie, your house, Glenn, your house, fantastic. And I'm so, guys, some of his old mates would be so jealous they're not here today.
Yeah.
Herbie, Nancy.
Cheers, Roy. Thank you.
Cheers, Madam.
Laurie, thanks.
The last 10 years that Maz and I have been together, we spent a few years in Durban, and we moved up here. Maz came about a year ahead of me, and I joined her later. And it's been absolutely amazing. It's been the most peaceful years of my life. It's been fantastic, and I thank Maz for that. And I look forward to the next 20. And besides all that, to finish off, and this is the honest truth, living with her is really peaceful, but at the bottom, she really makes my things ring. Cheers, my darling. Love you the bits. Thank you. Okay, are you ready now?
Hey, buddy, get the garter only, eh?
Okay, what am I going to do? Struggling.
Listen to you talk for us.
I just want to say thank you to all my very, very special friends. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. You made it a very special day for us. Thank you.
Cheers, Mel.
Thank you. I hope you all love me when you're 60, eh?
So do we, Mel. So do we.